Good afternoon. Welcome to Morning Coffee in the afternoon. I hope everyone is having a great day. It is now raining, and it's all good. A little rain clears up the air, clears some germs. I had a good day. I did. Drunk me a little coffee. I went to Arby's on my break. And I saw this lady I used to work with. I'm so busy talking. When I left, riding down the road, I realized I was eating something that I did not even purchase. Like, it wasn't until I was tired of eating fries that I realized I didn't even order fries. Where is my food? So I had to turn around, go back. And she was like, it's your fault. You shouldn't have been talking to me that long. So yeah, that was my lunch break. Today I want to come on here and I just want to talk about, where do I look? This is a new phone, y'all. I think I'm gonna look here. Just giving God glory. 22 years ago, when I found out I was pregnant with my daughter, I was shocked. I mean, it's not like I didn't know what I was running around in the streets doing. But yeah, it's like, I'm getting ready to bring this life into the world. We had ups and downs. I lived in public housing. I was independent. I met my husband. Back and forth separated, got back together, separated. We moved around. We weren't rich. We were comfortable at times, and then we would lose the stuff. And so as you go through as an adult, your children are going through with you. And as you try to figure things out, there is this child that's trying to adapt and going through their own things with you while maintaining. We sat down as she got older and we talked, and we could laugh now about situations that were not funny then. And I was just the type of parent, because that's how I was raised, was I do not recall asking my daughter, what you feel about this? Or how do you feel if I do this? It was like, this is the decision I'm going to make. And that's just what I did. And I just thank God that she has turned out to be the young lady that she is. I see there are a lot of things. There is a time that she got older, that I had to go within myself, and I had to forgive myself for the moments when I felt that I shouldn't have done that, or I could have handled that in a better way. So I want to talk to the parent, or to the person that possibly feels like it's possibly hurting because of a situation, or their child is behaving in a manner. And I just want to say, forgive yourself. At that time in your life, I'm sure you were making the best decision. And even if it wasn't the best decision, you were going off of your emotion. You weren't factoring in the child and their emotion. Forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself is one of the biggest things that you can do. Woo, ouch. Yeah, forgiving yourself is one of the biggest things that you can do. I got 2 phones. Because when you forgive yourself, you free your mind of the past that could possibly be holding you hostage. And a lot of times we don't realize that the past is still holding us until you sit down and you think about it. Forgive yourself and move on. Because 9 times out of 10, the other party has possibly forgotten about it. The child has probably moved on, but you're holding on to it. I was there. As my daughter entered her freshman year, her sophomore year, her junior year, I haven't had my own place. And I was holding myself accountable. I've since released myself from that pressure. It was like her freshman year. No, I take that back. Her freshman year, I was with my husband. We're now separated, yeah. So, and I am on the road to recovering some things. But I had to forgive myself because I was holding it. And I didn't realize it until one day. I tell it all in my book. I didn't realize it until one day it just popped in my head. And I realized that, okay, she's gone on. She is living her life. What are you going to do now? What is your plan? And I had to really figure out, what am I going to do? And a lot of times in junctures in life, things come at you so fast. It's like you can have a footing and this is your plan and this is what you're going to do. And then bam, something else happens. And that seems to be the echo of my life. That was the echo of my life. But I thank God how he has freed me. I have forgiven myself and I am free to move on. And you don't know that you are bound by something until you're freed from it. Because when you're in something for so long, it becomes a routine. And I'm talking about mentally. And you don't realize that you're holding your own self captive. Because I've realized, no, you're only here in the situation because you haven't changed it yet. I was only in the situation because I hadn't changed it yet. I hadn't made the necessary steps to change it. Because why? I had gotten comfortable. What happens is you can get comfortable in inconsistency. You can become consistent in inconsistency. I had gotten, subconsciously, I had become comfortable in situations changing so much that when I caught peace, I tended to stay right there. And And for the foreseeable future, in my mind, I was just like, okay, this is where I'm going to be. You know, this is my routine. I'm going to go to this job, then I'm going to come back, and this is what I'm going to do. I got consistent in inconsistency. But I had to retrain. Not I. God gave me the wisdom and the knowledge to retrain my mind. No, it is time for consistency. It is time for consistency. The things I thought were right, the way that I was living, which wasn't at the level I saw in my mind, but I had gotten so comfortable in the routines that I stayed there longer than I should have. And now, right now, I say to you, and I say to myself, it's time to move. It's time to make another move. That place that you've been in, I know it's comfortable, it's convenient, but it's not the end. It's time to make another move. And you know what? I was talking to my mom, and I had told someone else, I can feel in my spirit when God is something is getting ready to change. And I told my mom, I was like, I feel it. God is getting ready to shift me again. And I said, I don't know where it is and where I'm going, but it is time for a shifting. And that's what is happening. The dreams you're having, I've had 2 dreams. And now I understand them. God is shifting. It's time to make that move. If you were looking for the sign, what do I do? It's time to make that move. Forgive yourself. Your children are okay. Your child is okay. Okay? Everybody is fine. Now, how are you? Yeah, we have to do a self-check at times. Forgive yourself. Make the necessary adjustments. And it's the time. I look forward to it. I'm excited about it, you know? And it is just so mind-blowing to me when God shows me exactly what I've been feeling, what I've been thinking. And, you know, the whole time it's just like, okay, God, but how? Okay, God, when? I don't have a good $5,000 cleared to go and just up and do some stuff that I need to do. But when he gives you that unction and you know it, start making the moves. He's going to open the doors and he'll make it plain to you. Yeah. I know it was a lot in these almost 15 minutes. I know it was deep. A little deep, but I had to go there. I had to go there because someone else may be feeling just like this. Yeah, again, I said the children okay, but maybe you don't have the children. Maybe it's people that you've been helping. Look around you. For me, it was my child. I had to look around me. She is okay. God's got her too. What about me? What am I going to do now? Look around you. Everybody's okay. What about you? What are you going to do? It's time to make that move. Set the wheels in motion. If it's God, he's going to open the doors. And you're not even going to need all that you thought was necessary. Okay. It's going to be another part to this. Until next time. Thank you for joining Morning Coffee. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Keep God first.